Hello everyone, I'm Krasi. We will be looking now at the period from this full moon taking place now on 9th of October until the so-called new moon. These are the next 2 weeks from full moon until new moon. A very interesting period without any doubt. First of all, the moon is beautifully visible, huge, orangey, very near us. Such moon is called to be in apogee, meaning the moon is very near us, very powerfully influencing us. When the moon is in apogee, when you see this in the horoscope, for example, you know that these people are very lunary, very moony, meaning they're very sensitive, very intuitive, very emotional, very smart, because the moon also rules our minds, very very empathic. This is powerful moon in people's horoscopes. Now this moon is giving exactly this powerful moon lunar energy. The moon and the sun are forming their opposition in the 22nd degrees of Pisces, Virgo. And actually, I can tell you, this looks to me, along with the other not very easy celestial configurations of the month of October, actually this looks like a very beautiful thing. And if you sense the energies around this full moon of today, actually everything looks very hopeful, very good. Of course, we'll be looking at the moon day by day. Not at the moon, I mean at the next 15 days, day by day. But in general, I'll explain you also a little bit more about this configuration now. Let's see what is happening. We have opposition. The full moon is formed by the opposition of the moon and the sun. And you see, all benevolent planets are involved in this configuration of the full moon. We have visible Mercury, exceptionally powerful. This visible Mercury is exalted at the moment of this full moon, exalted in the 4 degrees of Virgo, conjoined with invisible Venus in her form of the great goddess of the netherworld, Ereshkigal, and the sun. And as opposition, we have retrograde Jupiter, even and the moon. Actually, when you see Jupiter and Venus forming opposition, actually this is something very large in terms of expenses that we do voluntarily, for, let's say, for good, for pleasure, we spend for good. It is about big things. And also, in addition, you have moon Jupiter opposition to Mercury. It is about great imagination, great things, if you want, even great fine art. It's so very interesting. It is about great knowledge, big things coming in terms of knowledge, blessing, protection. Yes, I will not deny. On the 23rd of October, we have a very significant date. Saturn is turning direct. I will make a special video about Saturn, and he's turning direct in the 24th degree of Capricorn, very important degree, but this needs special attention. So yes, we also have 2 eclipses coming. Indeed, the times are not very easy, but isn't it so for October that usually we don't have very easy times? However, yes, we may go through some additional challenges and surprising events, but I can tell you that together with them, this full moon is such a blessing. It's a very beautiful. You know, it's enough maybe to go out now when we have this full moon until tomorrow evening. This would be valid. Just say prayer, just face the sky, make your personal wish if you want to the creator, to the divinities. You see, This is something very big in terms of new knowledge coming, new information, new philosophies, new philosophical beliefs, you know, philosophical studies and knowledge coming. It is amazing. It is blessing. It is protection from the benevolent planets. So I see this as something very, very good. And let's see day by day how the rest of the month will be looking like. All right. Now we are starting, of course, from Monday, which is 10th of October. You know, we're still under the influence of this particular powerful full moon. And the moon is seen very, very spiritual, very, very, very spiritual. Actually, also good for money degrees, exactly opposing Venus. This is very strong also in terms of friendships, good energies between people. It is very, very interesting. If, for example, you have ascendant Pisces, you would feel this. Or if you have ascendant Virgo too, or if you have a sun or moon in Pisces or Virgo, you will feel this as a true blessing. So the moon from tomorrow on will be waning. This moon is more appropriate for medical interventions. So let's see what is happening tomorrow, Monday, day ruled by the moon. As usual, because I strongly believe in this, I will be advising you, of course, that you connect more with the nature, with the sky. So to welcome the sun in the morning, to know which day is ruled by which planet, which planetary divinity is very good. So we know the moon is ruling the day. You face the sky, the sun, and you know the moon is ruling the day. So you can imagine a light blue aura around yourself, and you can just know that the day is about abundance, fertility, luck, even good finances. And you know the moon is ruling, so you can wear pearl, for example, or larimar. And it is a day very good to study, to not for medical interventions, to meditate, to help others, because this is very good, not only because karmically it's good for us, but just as a good deed, and without thinking about this is very, very good. You know, it is also great to yes, to study, definitely. It is very fine for mainly Mercurian things like your enhancing your writing skills, because Mercury in such powerful opposition is great for the imagination. So if you try to write or to negotiate or to launch something related to knowledge, to communication, to media, is great. Very powerful day. Even though it is near the full moon, it's very strong configuration without any heavy afflictions, not even one affliction. So yes, you can do this for media projects, for negotiation. You can travel. You can do amazing Mercurian activities which will involve knowledge and speech and eloquence. You can travel. Medical interventions, not on this day, really not. Then we have, what's happening here? Then, of course, we have Tuesday, which is 11th. It is already the 13th lunar day. And now the moon here has no course. Tuesday is not such a benevolent day. It is not harmful, but the moon has no course, meaning not so much to do during this lunar day. Well, maintain what we spoke about, but not for new initiatives. You can negotiate, you can travel, not new initiatives, no medical interventions. You can study, you can maintain media projects, you can do commercial activities. The day is ruled by Mars. You welcome the sky, you know Mars is ruling the day. So you can imagine the aura around yourselves to be red, and you can wear a ruby. But this day is not as fertile as the previous day. Then we have Wednesday, 12th of October, 14th lunar day, critical lunar day, but still Still, medical interventions you can do, travel you can do, still you may negotiate, you may do commercial activities, of course, great for studies, for knowledge, for, teaching, for even for media work, media projects, just travel, great day. The day is ruled by Mercury, Wednesday. Well, you welcome the sun, Mercury is ruling the day. So you know the aura around yourselves to be light green and you can wear an emerald. Then we have 13th of October, 15th lunar day, Thursday. The moon here these days not appropriate for medical interventions. Carefully drive, no new initiatives. You have serious affliction on this day in particular. We may, on this day actually is good to just maintain. You may have, because the moon is in very powerful martial degree, but still heavily afflicted by Saturn. Just use your energy for strategically to plan, to organize your routine, your everyday business. You can do sports, but still carefully because of the affliction of Saturn. You just use your energy very strategically, very carefully. No medical interventions. I wouldn't travel on this day. It is Thursday, day of Jupiter. You welcome the sun, Jupiter is ruling the day. And you can imagine the aura. When you welcome the sun, the day belongs to Jupiter. The aura around yourselves may be yellow and you can wear citrine. The day is good just to use your energy to strategically to plan your business, your activities, but not for new initiatives indeed. You can study, it's very powerful, still Mercury on the sky, but we have afflicted moon, so we need to be careful, no medical interventions in particular. Then we have 14th of October, which is 16th lunar day. This is Friday. Very powerful moon, exalted, superpositioned, very good day for business, for new initiatives related to, again, media, very strong. You can do medical initiatives, procedures. You can do beauty procedures. You may have even very lucky results. You can do art. You can create beauty. You can do agriculture. You can travel. New beginnings when you expect important financial results, rather not. This is because Venus is invisible. But media work, helping others, teaching, studying, media projects, brilliant. And this is Friday, day of Venus. So you welcome the sun, you imagine the aura around yourselves to be light pink, and you can wear rose quartz. Then we look at 15th of October, 17th lunar day. This is Saturday. Here the moon is very strong with financial star to maintain healthy business, to do media work, to do beauty procedures, medical interventions. You may travel, you may even negotiate, you may do medical interventions, beauty procedures, artwork, just gorgeous. Study, teach others, negotiate, media projects, but not new beginnings. So this is 15th of October, 17th lunar day, ruled by Saturday. You welcome the moon, the sun in the morning, and Saturn is ruling the day. So you can imagine the aura around yourself to be dark blue, and you can wear blue sapphire, for example. Then we have 16th of October, Sunday, 18th lunar day. The moon is in a very, very interesting position, conjoined star, which is about trade, communication, negotiations. This is what the moon is good for. No affliction, again, very good positions on Sunday. Negotiate, travel, do commercial activities, study. What else? Study, teach others, travel, you may. Medical interventions, you may. also you can, I mentioned travel, negotiate. Yeah, mainly this. Also, you can teach others, of course. And this is 16th of October, Sunday, and Sunday is day of the sun. You welcome the sun, and you know the sun is ruling the day. You imagine the aura red, healthy for you, and you can wear a ruby. Okay, now we look at the next day. This is 17th of October, 19th lunar day. This is Monday, day of the moon. You welcome the sun. You know the moon is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself to be light green, and you can wear Larimar. And the moon is in very interesting degrees, very benevolent, ruled by Venus. So you can travel, you can negotiate, you can plant, you can do media work, you can do beauty procedures, you can teach others, study, travel, you can do a lot. It's a very good day, Monday. And you just no new beginnings, but very good for negotiations, for business, for trade. In this sense, this can be a very good day. Then we have, oops, sorry. Then we have Tuesday, 18th of October, 20th lunar day. Now, this particular position of the moon is interesting. It's conjoined one of the two great twins, but the very martial one. So a little bit of too much martial energy on the sky, but still, you can do sport activities. You can work on your courage. You can negotiate, you can trade, you can do medical interventions for sure. You can, no new beginnings, but trade, studies, still media projects would be great because of the powerful Mercury and the moon in Mercurian position. So this is about Tuesday, day of Mars. You welcome the sun, you know Mars is ruling the day, and you imagine the red, very healthy aura around yourself to give you you know, healthy energy and drive and motivation. And you can wear red garnet. And now we look at 19th of October, 21st lunar day. This day is critical. Critical, and the moon is in a very specific position. These days, not appropriate for new beginnings, not appropriate for medical interventions, not appropriate for any, just we have to be careful on this day because it's a critical day. We can work on our intuition, we can help others, we can teach others, we can study, we can do healing on ourselves and others, but no medical interventions. This is 19th of October, Wednesday, 21st lunar day. The day belongs to Mercury, so it's great to study, to do media work, but without taking risks. So you imagine you welcome the sun, you imagine the aura around yourself to be light green, and you can wear an emerald. Then we have 22nd lunar day, 20th of October, which is Thursday. Again, a little bit critical lunar day. We have to be careful to avoid risks. No medical interventions are appropriate. To travel, be careful. To negotiate, be careful. To do spiritual practices is great. To teach others, to help others, to, you know, to study. Beautiful. Very good. Even Venus is in vicinity of a beautiful spiritual star. What to tell? It's Thursday, day ruled by Jupiter, so you welcome the sun. You know Jupiter is ruling your day, and you can imagine yellow orange aura around yourself, so you can wear citrine. The day is good for, you can it's your imagination somehow will be enhanced by the planetary positions of Jupiter and Mercury, so you can write, you can try to you know, if you meditate, you may be able to see very interesting things. You can research and you'll be able maybe to find interesting knowledge. Writing skills will be greatly supported. So it is interesting day, but not very good to take risks. So we have 21st of October, which is now Friday, 23rd lunar day. The moon is in a beautiful position of the heart of the lion. They good to enhance our courage, to work on our courage, to be, to try to be brave, to, it's a very lucky day for people who, for example, people with ascendant Leo, or Regulus ascendant. The moon is enhancing this degree. It's helping us to, to try to enhance and work on our courage, to be brave, to be daring. It's a good degree, good for enlightenment, searching for knowledge, studying, teaching others, good to help others, good to work on self-esteem. It is great for knowledge, yes, enhancing intuition because of these degrees also. It is good for medical procedures. You can travel, you can negotiate. Actually, it's a very, very good day. This is Friday. It is appropriate to, when you welcome the sun, Venus is ruling the day. So, Venus is ruling the day. You imagine light, white, for example, aura, clear, clean aura, and you can, you can wear, you imagine the aura of, Venus is ruling, and you can wear, let's say, clear diamond. I say clear diamond, or pink quartz, for example, of Venus. Then we have 22nd of October, which is Saturday, 24th lunar day. The moon is very interestingly positioned, conjoined degrees, very related to esoteric knowledge, to, spiritual, to not exactly spiritual, but to mainly esoteric, occultistic, deep knowledge, enlightenment, yes. Again, great to work on our courage, to fight melancholy, to fight depression. This is all in the mind, so it's absolute opportunity to work on this. Negotiate, travel is allowed, medical interventions, yes. Like finishing, trying to make closures, to complete business, to complete deals, to complete what you want to complete and finish forever. It's also very good, very karmic position on the sky, very interesting. It is also good to get rid of bad habits on this day, like we give promise to ourselves. We will have the courage, the power. It's a very good day. This is 22nd of October, Saturday, 24th lunar day, and Saturn is helping. He's the Lord of limitations and discipline. So you welcome the sun. You imagine the aura around yourself to be purple. Saturn is ruling the day, and you can wear an amethyst. Travel, negotiate, you may do on this day. Medical interventions, you may. Then we have 25th lunar day of 23rd of October, which is Sunday. Now the moon here, I'm trying to see, yes, has no course. This moon degree in general is not very good. It makes people very inert. Doesn't help so much to gain courage, to be strong. So not very good for medical interventions, for new beginnings. You can just maintain your business in the regular way. But it's not a brilliant day for anything new. Medical interventions, I wouldn't do. Beauty procedures, not. Study may. You may to teach others, to work on your own education. Enlightenment is brilliant, but it's not such a day of great abundance indeed. And this is already 23rd of October, and here comes the important day. Saturn is turning direct. After that, we will have even the day before, start very intensified energies to enter our lives, because you see, Saturn is turning direct. You speed up these karmic processes of the lessons which we all learn so fast now. He was until now retrograde. He was slower. with his phase of retrograde motion. Now he turns direct, and he's turning direct exactly on the point where in the first week of August we had historical conjunction between Uranus, Mars, and Rahu. Saturn now will enhance this point. It means that he will emphasize on what this means, the turning point, historical astrological event. It will mean that great change will happen to the world. So a bit more intensified times are coming after this 22nd, 23rd of October. But for us, we have to be very brave because, yes, all this is happening, and it will be happening because eclipses are coming to intensify even further, these planetary positions. But we became so much stronger after January of 2020 that I don't think that anything will surprise us anymore. So remain very brave. Like I told you, the full moon is great and is promising 2 weeks of great protection, great knowledge, enlightenment, which will be coming. Don't allow yourself to be entrapped by the mainstream media, which will be trying to spray, lies and also fears on us. Remain very brave. Indeed, historically, interesting times may occur after this October, but I believe that when we have unconditional faith in ourselves and in the Creator, nothing bad can happen to us. But yeah, historically, the times will be intensified. The world, warlike events may take another direction, could be, because this point, which is very sharp, Uranus, Mars, Rahu, they met in the 24th degrees of Aries, where you have the back parts of the celestial ram. Now Saturn is enhancing this point. So yeah, things will be intensified. But all right, we are strong enough, and this will be happening on the 23rd of October, Monday, day of the moon. And soon after that, this is already, like I told you, the moon has no course on this day. Then on 24th, we have the last lunar day of Monday, 26th lunar day, before the moon completes the cycle. And then we have the eclipse, the eclipse of, of the sun, which is taking place in Libra, excuse me. So I will separately speak about just in the video, the next video, about the eclipses. I spoke already about eclipses in the previous video, but I will explain you more things. These eclipses will not be very easy for many reasons. One of them, the simplest, is that the moon is not completing the cycle. The eclipses are happening on too early, on the 7th lunar day, before the moon completes the cycle, which is not harmonious. Then also this is happening in a point which was already a bit afflicted, by these aspects which I mentioned to you, and by the Saturn in the square, which Saturn is causing. So this will not be very, very easy, but it is also it will be interesting time, which will also not last forever. We just need to be patient and watch what will be happening, but not through the mainstream media, really. So yeah, the 24th of October is the last lunar day, good for completion. Medical interventions you may do if they're not invasive. This is day Monday, you welcome the sun, moon is ruling the day, and you imagine an aura around yourself to be light green, and you can wear pearl. You can study, you can even travel. There is no affliction on the sky, but it is a little bit intensified indeed. And after that, we have the eclipse. Don't watch the eclipse. Don't have any fears. trust in yourself and in the creator, and you will see the more powerful we feel, the easier times will follow. The more you know, the more connected we are with the creator, the easier times will come. So I'm completing with this, with the new moon day, which is 25th of October, and I told you this is the eclipse day. And I will be explaining you in a separate video more about the eclipse and more about the other important celestial events. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.